the golden age of Islam.
Episode 1.
It's the year 5721. Mecca is close. Abraha, the governor of Yemen and Abyssinia, is marching towards Mecca to destroy the Kaaba. The elephants, which are the symbol of the army's glory, are shaking the heavens from the earth.
Stop the animals! We're going to stay here!
Sir, your order has been fulfilled. The animals are fed and rested. We're ready to take action whenever you give the order.
Good. We'll set out at the first light of day. Everyone will see the power of Yemen Governor Abraha. Look at this. Kaaba. What is what they call Kaaba? What authority could they have next to my temple? I had the marbles for my temple brought from the palace of the Queen of Sheba. I adorned it with crosses of gold and silver. I decorated it with platforms of ivory and ebony. What is Kaaba? And they have the audacity to insult me. They'll pay for this. Send a message to the leader of Mecca immediately. My goal isn't to shed their blood. It's to destroy their temples. I won't show mercy to any of them if they try to prevent this.
Sir, the leader of Mecca is here and wants to meet with you.
Tell him to come in and sit down. Introduce yourself.
I'm Hashim's son, Abdul Muttalib. I'm the leader of Mecca.
So you're the leader of Mecca. I hear that you have the keys to the Kaaba.
Yes, I do.
Have you come to beg for mercy?
No.
So you think you can stand against this army? Then why are you here?
My request is that the ruler give me back my 200 camels that he confiscated on my way here.
When I saw you, I thought you were a great man. But you lost my favor the moment you opened your mouth, Abdul Muttalib. I'm here to destroy your temple. And you're worried about your camels.
I am only the owner of camels. Kaaba has an owner, and it is he who will protect it.
Who can stand against me? Look at my army. Do you see these elephants? They'll crush everyone in sight. The owner of Kaaba, he says. And who is that? Plus, where is he? He's going to stop me.
We'll see. It is you against him.
Enough. Give this man his camels so he can go.
Father, what are we going to do?
All we can do is pray, my son. Do not fear. Allah is majestic, who protect his harem. There's no one left in Mecca, right?
Everyone evacuated their homes. They retreated to the mountains and hills like you said.
Make sure everyone is safe. Make sure no one gets in the way of the army. I'm going to the Kaaba to pray.
Okay, Father. Be careful.
Oh Allah, the owner of this house. Do not let us be crushed by this army that declared war on you. Our power isn't enough to protect your house. Do not let them trample on this sacred place. Show mercy on us. Oh Allah, everyone is responsible for their own property, so you protect your house and its people.
What's that darkness in the distance? Why did I get so dark?
I think it's a flock of birds. Run the elephants!
I've never seen anything like it. Why are these animals so cranky? We can't get the elephants to move.
We have to find a way to get the elephants up. Otherwise, Abraha will not let us live. Try the spears!
What happened to these elephants?
It won't work. They won't get up. No matter what we do, they won't move.
Why have these birds gathered around us?
What is this?
Are falling from the sky! Run! Get away! Run!
Get out of here!
Come over here!
Come to the side!
Abraha and his army didn't reach Mecca. They came to destroy the house of Allah. They turned in a huge army, destroyed by the stones thrown by tiny birds. Those who saw them say they were like eaten cropped leaves. People still get the chills when they drive through that area. They want to get away from there as soon as possible. A few months passed since the elephant incident. The respect the people of Mecca showed to the harem was strengthened. Now the notables of Mecca have gathered in Dar al Nadwah and are holding a meeting.
This year the pilgrims are crowded. Was going to undertake the task of distributing water to the pilgrims.
This task has been in the hands of the Quraysh for a long time. They'll probably do it this year too.
It would suit us better. It is an honor to distribute water to pilgrims, but I do not want to take the Quraysh because of this issue. Then tomorrow's meal is on us. Yes, sir. Come here quick.
Yes, sir.
Calculate the average number of pilgrims and slaughter the camel accordingly. 1 camel for every 100 pilgrims. Do the preparations well. Don't make people talk ill about my generosity. Otherwise you can't escape from me.
I'll start right away, sir. You deprive us of both of these honors. Let us be responsible for the curtain in Kaaba.
We cannot decide on that matter without consulting Abdul Muttalib. To whom did he give the key of the Kaaba last year?
Look, he's coming. Let's talk and come to a conclusion.
Look at him. He's almost 70, but he can challenge any youth. Abdul Muttalib, leader of the Quraysh. I don't understand why everyone loves and respects him so much.
Welcome, Abdul Muttalib.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Abdul Muttalib, we were discussing the distribution of duties for this year. You have the final say. We'll all listen to your word. Your father and his father were leaders. It's in your soul.
What were you talking about?
Your family has been carrying out the task of distributing water to pilgrims for years.
Yes, this task is a legacy from our grandfathers.
I'm wondering if we should do it this year, because
I will not compromise on this as long as I'm able. As you know, it was my father Hashim who encouraged you to offer hospitality to the pilgrims. Do you remember the speech he gave?
Oh, people of Quraysh, you are the people of the house of Allah, and you are the neighbor of this house. The visitors of Allah and the pilgrims of this house come here. They are Allah's guests. These guests are without a doubt the most worthy of being hosted. Allah has honored you with this service. Host them well. If only my property were sufficient for this service, then I would offer it to you, and I would take on this honor myself.
yes, it's right. Hashim is right. It's our duty. Let's do whatever we have to do. Let's do it.
Yes, you're right, Abdul Muttalib. After your father's speech, everyone started to give some of their property to this cause. Since that day, the food and beverage expenses of the pilgrims who come to visit Mecca are covered by the rich people of the city. We want to continue this beautiful tradition that we saw from our fathers.
For us Arabs, generosity is important. It's more important to be remembered for our reputation and generosity. We'll do our part.
Good. Now, let's talk about who wants to do what.
Shortly after the elephant incident, an incident occurred that made Abdul Muttalib smile. He had a grandchild. It wasn't his first grandchild, but this was Abdullah's son.
I got good news, Abdul Muttalib. Good news! You've got a new
What are you
grandchild!
talking about? It's born.
Oh yes, they gave birth to a son.
Congratulations, Abdul Muttalib. I'm so happy for you. Congrats.
What are we waiting for? Let's go and see my grandson. Come on.
I haven't seen Abdul Muttalib laugh for a long time. How could Abdullah's death wrecked him? He had a special place among his sons. Yeah, he was so young. Plus, his wedding was just a few months ago. We all loved him a lot. He was a young man with a beautiful face and good manners. It turned out that Abdullah's journey for trade was his last journey. He fell ill near Medina. When his illness got worse, they took him to his relative's house. When news came that his condition was serious, Abdul Muttalib quickly sent his son Haris to his brother. When Haris arrived there, he came across his brother's grave in the inner courtyard of the house. It is impossible to forget how Abdul Muttalib burst into tears when he returned to his father's presence, with his head bowed and his eyes in tears. Yes, how can we forget? What a great pain. May Allah never take our children before us. This baby is the light of Abdul Muttalib's eyes. Now we'll find solace with his grandson.
Hello, Umwe.
Welcome! Welcome! Congratulations! You have a grandchild!
Thank you. Well received. How's my son and his mother?
They're both well. Don't worry. Let me call Shifa Hatun, and she will tell you. Welcome, Abdul Muttalib. Praise be to Allah Almighty. The baby and the mother are fine. I delivered the baby. There are no problems at all. They're resting inside now. The baby is like a cherub. I've witnessed so many births. I've never seen such a baby.
Praise be to Allah. Monsieur, my son, bring him to me.
Right away. Have you ever seen such a beautiful baby?
Give him.
Here, hold him tightly.
Whoa. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. El Muttalib. Do you see your nephew?
Beautiful, mashallah.
Thank Allah.
El Muttalib. We will raise this son of mine together. He'll be glorious. I can feel it.
Inshallah, father. Abdullah entrusted him to us.
El Muttalib. Let me take my son to the Kaaba before I name him.
With your permission, I'd like to convey his mother's wishes regarding the name. Amineh Hatun had a dream before giving birth. They said the child she gave birth to would be a special child, and they advised her to name him Ahmed or Muhammad.
They both have very beautiful meanings. Well, Ahmed means the one who is praised by Allah in the sky and by people on earth. That sounds so nice. Let's call him Muhammad. Come on. Let's take my son to Baytullah. Now it's time to enter the house of Allah and give thanks for this great blessing. Oh Allah, infinite praise be to you. You were both the giver and the receiver. You soothed my heart because burning with longing for my son Abdullah with this little boy. Let him have a long and fruitful life. Praise his glory. Make him the pioneer of goodness. You deserve all kinds of praise. Well, now let's say a few words to those waiting outside. Come, Muhammad, come here. Let me introduce you to the people of Mecca.
Congratulations, Abdul Muttalib.
Congratulations. May he have a long life. Congratulations. Congratulations. What did you name him?
Muhammad. I named him Muhammad.
Muhammad? It's not a name we're used to. Didn't you like any of your ancestors' names? Why did you name him Muhammad?
His name is Muhammad. Let it be known, so that Allah praises him in the sky and people praise him on the ground. Oh, Hashimola, Allah has been gracious to you today. The new child thus joined our family.
Thank Allah.
Praise be to Allah, who has relieved the pain of my son Abdullah.
Praise be to Allah.
Thank Allah.
Did you show the baby to Hamza and Abbas as well?
Abbas, come, dear. I'm coming, mother. Look, this is your brother. Huh? This baby? But he's beautiful. Can I hold him? Okay, but be careful, all right? Mashallah.
Haris, start preparing the feast with Abu Talib. I want camels and sheep to be slaughtered on the 7th day of his birth. Let him make bread from the finest wheat. Every single person in Mecca shall be invited, and leave meat for the animals. Muhammad has become my joy of life. I want everyone in Mecca to share my joy.
See you in the next episode.